let's get to Saturday. So I saw this team come in, and I thought, oh God, the Twitter warriors are going to be out and on Iorfa's back now, because Iorfa was back in. Obviously, Chambers was suspended, and there's the matter of Murphy to contend with. So
Yeah,
I think more of the issue, Dave, was that Kenlock probably
yeah.
wasn't quite ready to
I was going to come to that. Yeah, Kenlock's
play.
carrying some hamstring injury. He wasn't quite. He's okay for the bench. Wasn't going to be risked for the start. So really, I think in that respect, there was almost no other option, was it?
And
Really?
Spencer's done a lot of centre half in this season.
Yeah,
So Spartan goal, Iorfa right back, Spence and Webster were the centre backs, Knudsen was the left back, and
yeah,
similar personnel but slightly different. Well, let's go through this. So Skews was still sat. Connolly and Hughes a bit further forward, but in this game, Ward and Selina were there, but they were actually supporting Waghorn. So
oh, yeah, they were.
for those who
Yeah, it's
say
fluid.
that Mick isn't
4-3-3.
tactically flexible, he's played virtually
Yeah,
the same players in two
yeah.
different ways over 4 days, and in one game he's scored 4 goals and played really attacking, and in the other he's done a clean sheet and
Just got them to dig
an
to dig
away
in.
job.
Mm.
That's good management, if you ask me. Forrest, Dave, I was surprised that Mackay didn't play.
Yes, again, I think maybe he'd had some sort of small knock, but
The line of
yeah,
three behind Murphy, though, you like Osborne, Dave. Dowell
I'll tell you what.
we'll talk about.
We'll get to man of the match because I heard your vlog last night and I vehemently disagree with you. But anyway,
Okay.
go on.
Walker down the right with Murphy off the front. So after 3 minutes, Waghorn crap free kick. But then after
Yes.
7 minutes, Murphy holds it up, kind of dribbles
Yeah,
back
gets
towards
caught,
his
yeah.
goal and gives away a free kick. And what happens next, Dave?
Yeah, well, it's set up for Waghorn. I think this one was slightly closer than the first one, which he sort of bent over. It's too far out. God, I must be about 30 odd yards out. There's a good strike. Skews touches it to Waghorn. Great low shot. Decent save, I guess. Could the keeper done? But again, in this situation, he doesn't push it to the side. He gets a good hand on it. It's low to his right. Gets across well. Pushes it out, and brilliant from Connolly, who comes off the end of the wall, does it? Well, say it was sort of not the end of the wall. He's lingering on that left side of the box. It's a bloody striker's opportunist finish, isn't it? Great finish,
Yeah,
great follow up.
He didn't have that much space to put the finish into, but I agree with you. You can't push that ball back there if you're the goalie, can you?
No, you can't. No, Kieran, my son said exactly. He said, "Dad, that's poor goalkeeping." I said, "Yeah, but strong free kick." He said, "Nah, you got to push that out," and he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So second game running, Connolly opens the scoring, and Ipswich off to a flyer. And no, Waghorn won't get an assist for that one, will he? Because the goalie touched it. But don't worry, he's going to get an assist later in the game. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, Christ.
Osborne crosses one in. Dave Murphy climbs up, crosses a bit too high for him, isn't it? He heads it over.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're getting onto this next bit of play with the double save.
Where am I? Early throw in, Hughes to Connolly, Ward in, and he's clear. He gets played and he doesn't take a touch, and he slices it over. Great chance for Ward.
He was in exactly the same position about 5 minutes before, and he basically Iorfa was running behind him, and instead of having a crack, then he sort of tried to lay it off to Iorfa, and the ball got intercepted. So yeah, I wasn't surprised he had a shot there, but yeah, it just didn't quite, just got under it.
So bizarrely on 15, Spence loses Osborne exactly the same way that Iorfa loses Adoma at Villa, where he's trying to watch the ball.
Exactly the same.
Misses the header. Osborne goes in, cuts it back, and the first one is a poor finish from Murphy.
Scuffs it.
Bart makes a good save, but the second one is just... And have you seen the Hawkeye footage of it today as well, Dave?
No, not the Hawkeye, no.
Oh, it's just athletic, brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, the ball's
so
creeping towards the line. Yeah, he gets a good block on the initial one, creeps under him, and he gets it away. And then the ball's played back, I think, by Dow, and a whack from Lehigh, but just flies wide, doesn't it?
I thought that one was going in, Bart just silly.
Brilliant again.
Great save, yeah. Skews has his token shot for the game.
Left foot, scuffer.
Yeah. And on 29, Iorfa goes through the back of Osborne. And what about this for a free kick?
Mate, I was watching this guy a lot during the game. He's Chris Waddle. Does he not? He even runs like Chris Waddle. He's got his he's got his like bandy legs. He's got the droopy shoulders. What a free kick! Best free kick I've seen all season, honestly. And it's been a few, but that's his class. I'm sorry. So Osborne, so it's Dow, the guy, Kieran Dow. I think we've mentioned him on the pod before. Scored a hat trick a few weeks ago, didn't he? The ball's touching all left foot. He's on loan from Everton. The ball's touched to him from Osborne, 25 yards, and he's left foot. So he's left foot, but to the left of the goal. But he bends it away from Bart. You've seen Messi do stuff like this, and it's so good.
Dave, remember you can't use Messi in the comparisons.
Oh, sorry, no. You see Hourihan last season do stuff like this,
yeah,
and he bends it away from Bart in the side. It's just class. I was, Ipswich. Some Ipswich fans just don't whatever. They can score a volley from 50 yards the opposition and still not applaud it. But me and a couple of guys said, "I'm sorry, you will not see a better free kick than that."
I think one thing that you haven't mentioned is the thing that's so good about it is they knock the ball to the left, so then Bart moves across, thinking,
even more.
Okay, he's gonna curl it around the wall, but then he closes his body up and it's right in the side netting, isn't it?
That is technique, mate. What a goal. What a goal, yeah.
Speaking of technique, so 1-1, we have our own Danish assist machine here, don't we?
Oh, mate, this is goal.
Oh, go on, you do it. 36 minutes. Start with Iorfa at the back.
Well, this is great because Traore, these two, this is incredible how they've moved progressors because it's a cross from Traore. It's incredible. It's actually headed out by Iorfa. Touched on by Waghorn to Hughes. Hughes helps it on to Selena. And this is, I thought, sometimes Selena can be a little bit frustrating. You think, go on, run at the man, like Lawrence used to do. Square the guy up, commit the guy. And it was brilliant because he did all that, but played just a disguised ball to the overlapping Knudsen wide left. And this has been a feature for me of Knudsen's improvement this season. His final ball is so much better, Ben. He's obviously worked on that. And he hangs it up the back post. But this is incredible considering. And it's Iorfa marauding at the back post, who powers in the header above Traore, who were the instigators of the move in the first place.
And would you like to tell me who Ipswich's two fullbacks are, Dave?
Ipswich two, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's Knudsen and Iorfa. It's brilliant. I mean, when the hell did we last see a goal like that?
I mean,
scored by us.
We're going to talk about Iorfa at the end, but I was so pleased when he scored because he had such a crap game against
Pelters at Villa. Then he's awful.
Villa. Jury's still out with a lot of people, but
I mean, that must be such, and that is Mick must see that. I reckon that was Mick's favourite goal of the week of all of them. Actually, absolutely brilliant.
You don't think he was panicking, shouting, "Dom, get back! Where the hell are you going, man?"
That was a great goal. Yeah, and against a runner player, I don't know. It was quite an odd game yesterday because 1-1, you think, okay, we're going to be on the back foot here, Forrester. But there wasn't. I don't think there was much in the game after that. After they equalised, and great time to score. However,
so Hughes with a long ranger.
Thunder bastard. I was right in front. What a strike that was. That had some
hit, didn't it?
Venom. My God.
But Dave, on 42 minutes, Bridcut's got it in kind of the inside right position, and I haven't watched this back. Who's the guilty man here for letting Walker go?
He runs off Webster and Iorfa. But Bridcut.
Why is Iorfa over in the left centre back? They're all in the muddle, aren't they?
He's tracking across, yeah. I thought Bridcut was outstanding yesterday. Yeah, he's a hell of a player. I think he is. Just chip ball inside right channel. Got to say, great finish. Bart's got no chance because Walker sort of drops over his shoulder and in one movement he sort of swivels and
just
hits
it so early, isn't it?
It's a really clever goal, and it's the sort of goal where sitting where I sit, obviously up the other end, you think, oh, that's gone in the side net, and it happened. Great goal. Very good. I thought Bridcut was brilliant. I've always rated him. I thought he was very, very good yesterday.
So Dowell then takes a yellow for a foul on Iorfa. At half-time, Dave, it's like you say, it was a bit strange, wasn't it? It's 2-2.
Good game. Good guy.
Forest's finishing was very good, but we need to just start ignoring these possession stats because McCarthy teams always cede possession, but against Sheffield Wednesday and against Forest, Ipswich did more with, it's all very well, and Forest again doing Pep Guardiola goal kicks and splitting the centre halves and having 18 passes even to get to launching an attack. Do you know what I mean?
Who did Warburton used to manage in the Championship?
Brentford.
Well, look the way they played, split centre halves. I mean, I mean, great. Yesterday was for me. It was better than the Sunderland game. Let's face it, Sunderland were just crap, weren't they? Forest were decent. I like watching them play. And we'll get onto this because I've got something to say about this afterwards. Because go on.
Okay, 51 ball over for Murphy. No flag. He works Webster a little bit too easily, actually. Webster's going, go on your left, go on your left, go on your left. And Murph's like, no. Poor finish, I thought, Dave.
Yeah, low in the corner. I mean, okay, is it decent power with his right foot, but straight middle of the goal bar.
Who's the Fulham forward, Dave, who scored there?
Font.
Say again?
Font.
Yeah,
Font.
Exactly the same position. If you're going to do that, you've got to really get a good contact and
hit the corner. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it's routine, good save, but routine by Bart standards, really.
So you said against the run of play earlier. I think this goal definitely was against the run of play. I thought Forest were on top, and kind of counter attack, and Connolly lifts it over to Waghorn. Not the best pass, but to chase after.
I think it's a good ball with his wrong foot, because predominantly right foot. Well, okay, he puts it in this. Okay, let's say
that pass didn't complete.
Okay, he puts it in a channel, let's say. Okay, left foot, he puts it in a channel. Okay, yeah.
Okay, go on.
Mancian gets in a good position. Mancian gets in a great position. Deal with it. Kick it up in row Z, the old cliche. But then, why? The ball bounces. He's in a good position. Then he tries and turns himself inside out to try and knock it back to Smith. Under pressure from Waghorn, certainly I don't think there's any contact there. He just slips and he's on it, isn't he? In a flash. I saw a really good view. Someone on YouTube, a kid in the crowd, had it on his phone right behind Waghorn, and he just doesn't look like he's going to miss. Just confident, takes it one-on-one on the angle. At first, I thought he slipped it underneath him, but now he just slips it past Smith in the corner. He's never going to miss, is he? He's never going to miss.
Dare I say, no word of an exaggeration. When he's going through there, he looked like Marcus Stewart then. He did. You're like, he's through 1-on-1, left-footed. He's going to score.
Oh, don't. We got me and Stan.
I'm not talking about that. That's ridiculous.
Got a bit late for that.
You deal with that on your podcast. It's ridiculous.
We will.
No, we're not doing it on here, Dave. No, you're in trouble.
No, I don't care. Anyway,
right.
A Stewart like I'll give you that. A Stewart like of 2000, 2001, confident finish. Yeah, very good. Doesn't look like he's going to miss.
Now this normally happens to us, Dave. Bouchalakis and Karael lined up, ready to come on, and Warburton's about to make his play, but before he can, it's going to break to Hughes in midfield, Dave, on 66. And what's going to happen next?
This is good from Ward. I mean, Vaughan is a bit careless in possession. Vaughan tries to make a forward pass, intercepted from Ward. That's just a great ball from Hughes in it. First time, ridiculous pass.
I thought he played the wrong one, Dave. I thought he should have played Selena in, but obviously I was proved wrong about that.
And this is great again from Waghorn. I mean, he did it from identical, was it McGoldrick goal against Sunderland, I think. Brilliant. Again, could cut in and have a shot, but now he's got the awareness again on his weaker foot, right foot, weight of the ball, superb, across the 6-yard box. And you've got to say, Selena again, eye for goal. He's there running in, simple, knocks it in, 7th for the season. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's great. Forest, that was my favourite game because Forest always looked like they were going to give you a chance. The way they played always looked like they're going to give you a chance.
I was just going to add onto that goal. Selena, when he's in those ones, the defence can't pick up with. Just a quick one, Dave. When Waghorn gets played in, if that's McGoldrick, what's the outcome?
McGoldrick has a shot.
Yeah. Does he score? Maybe.
Stats would say probably not.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't got it in from McGoldrick. I'm just making comparisons. Also, Garner as well. He's not around. Brew in for Hughes, who lasts 69 minutes. So he's doing this on purpose. 60 against Derby, 70. So he's going to play 80 against Middlesbrough. So get your bets on Hughes getting substituted on 80 against Middlesbrough. Yeah.
Crimbo coming up, mate. I mean, he just makes a huge difference. He's strong, he's big. I wouldn't say he's the quickest, but he's got running power. He just got presence in there, and he's good on the ball. Very rarely wastes a ball, but like Ward in that respect. Good player for us, and we've missed him.
Walker out, Mackay in. Waghorn takes a yellow for a foul on Worrell. Sears comes in, and Waghorn, great performance, but we'll talk about him in a minute. Connolly takes a bit of a harsh yellow. I thought
that was. No way. Went for the ball, yeah.
And then Murphy gets his third and final good chance here. Carriel drifts in, wins a corner with a right footer. Corner goes in, Dave, and is it the crossbar or is it Bart?
Bart and crossbar. Bart saves it again. Crossbar. I mean, it's the sort of thing you expect. It's a point blank, and to be fair, I mean, it's a great save again. But he heads it with power straight at Bart, and it's a reflex save. Bart gets, get a bit lucky, pushes it on the bar, and away. I mean, yeah, probably deserve that bit of luck. But
right, you can summarise now.
Yeah, okay. Forest. What they just what? I'd be pretty frustrated being a Forest fan. So you're 67.
Dave.
No, 42 minutes. So sorry, 4-2 down, 42. 4-2 down, 67 minute. Murphy up front. Not once did they lump it. Not once did they lump it. Why? Best is probably one of the best at that. He is still probably the best. Not once. I mean, he just, other than the corner, Carriol's corner, for the last 20 minutes, he just got no service at all. Just bizarre for me. I mean, fair play. They've got Warburton's obviously got them playing the way he wants them to play, and they are easy on their eye. I quite like them in midfield. I like that. I call him Waddle. I like that Dow. I quite like Osborne and Bridcutter. I thought was just brilliant all game. Just like them. Very, very easy on the eye, but have a go. Christ almighty.
Right, I've got three players for you to talk about, Dave, in any particular order. Iorfa, Waghorn and Selina.
Yeah, I mean, Iorfa, obviously great. Got the goal, which I think gave him a lot of confidence because he quite deservedly got some stick and was left out for the Derby game. So, great to see him come back. Still not ultimately convinced by him, really. I mean, it would have seemed to me early season that the more sensible thing, given his size, would be Spence stay outside and he plays centre back.
No,
I agree. I'm with you. So that's where I am with him. Who else was it?
Waghorn and Selina.
Outstanding. Waghorn, what a player. What a player. Strong, just awareness.
He's going to get 20 goals.
Mate, his home stats, 6 goals, 5 assists at home.
Wow.
Unbelievable. He is, and he's finishing. And, he's just itching, and he is going to score some, I can see it, when he gets the ball wide right, there is going to be occasions when he cuts in on his left and he is going to connect, he's going to score some goals for us this season, mate. Brilliant. What a signing.
And where does it leave it with next week with Garner, who's been brilliant?
Well, you'd think it's Borough away, isn't it? So you'd think Garner would you'd think they'd accommodate Garner if he's back fully fit. Apparently he's been carrying some, I'm not sure he was out with this injury, but he's carrying some shoulder injury since pre-season, since when he joined. But the stat again banged out by, not the stat, the fact banged out from Mick is, talking about Waghorn again, said, look, I can't believe I've got him and Garner for $1 million, and he reckons Garner with 3/4 of it.
The thing is, the team, when you're playing these wide forwards, the team looks better and more balanced generally for the higher percentage of the game with Ward there. I know Ward can't do what McGoldrick or Selina can do, although Selina's learned how to do all that running stuff. It's just, you talk about Garner coming back. Well, basically that means either Ward or Selina are going to the bench.
I think the key there is what you said before with McGoldrick and Selina. Ward is just more disciplined, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, not necessarily more disciplined. He's a midfielder and not a forward, and that position is more a midfield position than it is a forward position, isn't it?
You don't see, exactly. Okay, fair play. You're right. You don't, Selina, we're talking about Selina loses a ball, perhaps 30, 40 yards from goal. You never see Ward take a chance like that. And perhaps you're right. That's because he's more positionally aware. But I think Hughes made a massive difference.
Yeah, go on. Why is that?
I just think he's just a presence, isn't he? He just lands on the ball. He's strong, and he gets on the ball. He plays with his head up. He can drive forward. Again, very, very rarely wastes the ball. Just a physical presence in there. And I like the look of our midfield yesterday. And they didn't get. To be fair, I said, Forest didn't really create much. I don't think our midfield let them. They just weren't allowed to pass through them at all, were they? And Forest have got that, other than the Bridcutt Walker goal, which was okay once. But, other than that, it was, I thought everyone had a great game yesterday. Everyone played really, really well yesterday.
On Selina, quickly?
Yeah, good to see his goal. Very good assist, initial assist for, pass for Knudsen for that Iorfa goal. I think there's still more to come from him.
He's definitely tweaked the...
Yes.
So Selina 2 months ago was all about, right, we need to get him one-on-one and indulge his weaknesses, and he's going to go do the business. Whereas now he's playing a lot more midfieldy, and He's been Mickified, hasn't he?
And I think Mick's told him, look, certain games, Derby away, you're not going to start. You ain't going to start. May not even start at Borough. Don't know. That might be the one.
Villa away, sorry.
Sorry, no, where did we Derby? No, did he come back at Derby? I can't remember.
Yeah, he was out.
Sorry,
he was out of
Villa.
Villa.
Yeah. Villa away. Yeah. And I think, and I think Mick's drummed it into him that he's not. We can't afford to carry luxury players if he continuously gives the ball away in our own half, or he is going to get one. He's going to get bollocked, and two, probably he's going to find himself on the bench. That's just how Mick rolls, isn't it? Very interesting. Clinton Morrison on the Football League show last night really, really spoke well of McCarthy. Really did. Yeah. Said, Ipswich fans knock this guy, but fantastic manager, fantastic man manager, and ultimately players just want to play for him. And I think that's starting to show.
Well, let's hear some quotes from Mick after the game. Always remember, Mick McCarthy, your football is shite. Mick McCarthy, get out of our club. Mick McCarthy, you're a boring bastard. Always remember, because I do.
Yeah, that annoys me, really. He doesn't need to say that, does he? Do you know what I mean?
I'm kind of a bit numb to all of it now.
Yeah, forget, move on, Yeah. And probably the fans were right at times.
Okay, well, give us your thoughts. Opposition player of the week, you're giving it to Bridcut then, are you, Dave?
Outstanding player. I loved him, yeah. He could play.
What do you think of Worrell?
Yeah, I thought he was good, but they conceded 4. He's centre-back, they conceded 4. All right, Mancian probably was at fault, but couldn't really give it to him, really, as a 4 conceded.
I think he's going to make a lot of money, that guy.
I think he's a good player.
Yeah,
and I think he's very good.
Big guy, good on the ball. And he looked the senior defender, not Mancian, the captain.
Mancian had a bit of a mare, didn't he? But I thought on the day, Bridcut, God, I've always liked him wherever he's been, and very, very good.
Right, listeners, tweets. Richard says, can we play East Midlands teams every week? Paul says, parachute watch should be good this week. Not yet, Paul, not yet.
Not yet.
Slower says, did Statman predict the outcome of the Tricky Trees game correctly? Thought so. Wow, no Chambers, McGoldrick or Garner. Interesting. Superb win at Derby. Was a bit of an arse nipper, but Mick got the team and tactics correct. Love the pod. Kev says, Webster is restricted on the left-hand side of centre-back, and the reason we've not seen him play like he did last season. Do you agree with that, Dave?
Mate, what I was going to say about Webster, man, he's got a left foot. He's two-footed. And I only noticed it really for the first time yesterday, playing obviously on the left, playing on the left side. And it's the first time I've been down since 2 months because of my accident. Mate, some of the crossfield balls of his left foot, he is two-footed, which is a rarity in this day and age.
Dave,
proper two-footed.
On the crossfield passes, this looks like a deliberate tactic. We've seen a lot of Knudson's doing them and Skews is doing them. Do you think something's been said? Look, I'm happy with that type of pass. So I'm trying to think the team who did it, the really fast switches from one side. Was it Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, I think so.
Yeah, and the really fast switches from one side to the other. Because they all seem to be programmed into that, don't they?
But I see that, and rather just lumping it forward, which we didn't, at least lumping it on the diagonal, chances are you're going to get...
lumping it, they're good passes, aren't they?
No, they're good passes, but chances are, worst scenario, you're going to get an attacking throw. Yeah. Chipping it forward, what's going to happen? Ball's going to just run through the keeper, back, you're under pressure again. So from that point of view, I can see it, but some of the passes he was swinging diagonal, left foot, I think, bloody hell. He's a player, and I think he's just starting to get up. It's taken these few games to get up to speed. I thought between them they played Murphy pretty well yesterday.
Yeah,
but again,
Murphy didn't take his chances, did he?
No,
he could have scored a hat-trick. Come on.
Yeah, certainly the first one, and a header as well. Yeah, true.
Yeah, he could have scored a hat-trick. Yeah.